Good morning, everyone. Today, May 18, and we are going to learn today how to find limits as we did before by substitution and when the limit doesn't exist. As we make a discussion before, if you have the limit equal any number, any number except 0, like 1 over 0, so this limit does exist. Any number 3, negative 3 over 0 doesn't exist. But if you have 0 over 0, this is something we are going over after that, like we are going to use factoring to cancel out the zeros. But for now, we have question limit, yes, x squared minus 9 over x squared plus 1. So this means this function this limit of the rational function equal the limit when x tends to negative 1 for x squared minus 9, and the limit also of x tend to approach negative 1 x squared plus 1. So it means you are going to find the limit by substitution here. If you plug in negative 1, so negative 1 squared is 1 minus 9, okay, equal negative 8. What about the denominator? Negative 1 squared is, yes, 1 plus 1 is 2. So your limit equals what? Negative 4. Okay, so the limit of numerator and limit of denominator, and then find the simplest form. Let's go over another question. By the same way, if you want to solve this one, you can plug in direct in the rational function, but what we like to do is the best way is limit when x approach 3 of x minus 5 squared, and then limit of when x approaches 3 x minus 3 squared. Now find the limit of the top. If you plug in 3, so negative 2 squared. Yes? If you plug in 3, so 3 minus 3 is 0 squared. So it's equal 4 over 0. What's the meaning of 4 over 0? Yes, your function doesn't what exist. Does it make sense? Okay, we got it? So your limit doesn't exist. As you see here, this is a forced choice here we have. Now, another question. If you look to this one, so we have to do the same step. We have to find the limit of the top, limit x approach negative 5 of x plus 1 squared, and limit when x approach negative 5 of what? Yes, 8 minus x. Now plug in. If you plug in negative 5 for the top, so it's negative 4, okay? So it's negative 4 squared because negative 5 plus 1. And if you plug in negative 5 for the bottom, so it's 8 plus 5. Now we have 16 over what? Yes, 13. This is what? Your limit. Okay, we got it? Perfect. This is your answer. So you know that if the limit equal number, any number over 0, so it means your limit doesn't exist, okay? Be careful about this. If it's number over number, that's okay. So your limits exist already and you have a result. So any number except 0 over 0, any number like 2, 3, negative 5, negative 0.5 over 0, means your function doesn't exist. Have a great day and see you tomorrow. Don't forget to do your assignment.